Hey, you fucking pricks. It's Lamentable Podcast here with another episode of Lamentable Podcast. As always, your hosts, Josh and Kyle. And, yeah. So, we are on episode, 22?
Yes.
Episode 22? Getting shit done. What is this, our fourth video podcast? Or third?
Probably.
I don't know. We're on a few video podcasts now, so we're fucking moving. Yeah. So what's up, Kyle?
Just living life. Not been doing a whole lot recently, but
Who is?
Oh
It's
well.
fucking the middle of winter, so
Yeah, it's true.
nobody's doing a damn thing. So that's fine, whatever.
I'm watching football. That's about it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yes, football. Some good shit right there.
Boy, the Bills in the playoffs.
God damn it, I'm triggered. So obviously, if you follow football whatsoever, you know what happened. Even if you didn't watch the game, obviously you know. The Bills lost. Yay! Wow, very cool. The Bills played Houston, and they were up 16-0. Pulled off some crazy shit in the first quarter. The first half of the game, pretty much, they were dominating.
The first drive of the game ended in a touchdown thrown by a wide receiver to the quarterback.
It was literally like the greatest thing you could see. One of the greatest touchdowns. And then they choked it, I guess. I don't know what happened, but we lost.
Yep.
The whole end of the game was pretty much a giant circle jerk, though.
The entire second half was pretty bad. The entire second half was pretty messed up, I feel.
Yeah, it was...
As far as officiating and just playing is concerned.
Bad officiating, bad play calls, poor decision making. Some hero ball, I guess you could say. A little too hard trying for that. I don't know. It sucked, though. I'm pretty upset. I'm not that upset because, it was Josh Allen's first game, and he did, first playoff game. He didn't do horrible. It wasn't that bad of a game. He made that really bad, he got the 2 sacks in a row that took us out of field goal range. But that was, the worst thing he did the whole game. It was a pretty good game for him.
He almost gave the ball away.
Well, yeah, he did
but
that.
I don't know what that was about. That was definitely an interesting play. But, he's a rookie. He's improved a lot, I think, this year.
On paper, he definitely has.
It was his first playoff game, so I understand the nerves probably getting to him.
It just sucks. Obviously, our first year getting into the playoffs on our own in a very long time. And now we gotta wait till next year.
Yep. Gotta wait another 9 months.
Yeah. I honestly believe the Bills are gonna be tearing it the fuck up for the next few years. Because the team that they have, plus the abilities that they have to bring in more hardcore people, we're probably gonna be number one in the AFC. Especially if Tom Brady's gone, the Patriots are gonna fucking turn to shit, and the Bills will take over.
Yeah.
I honestly believe so.
I think so as well, but I don't know. Bill Belichick also is pretty crazy, so
we'll see what happens. I honestly don't think Tom Brady's retiring.
I don't think so either.
He may go to another team.
He's not.
But he's definitely going to be on the Patriots probably another year or two, probably, honestly. He's going to try so hard to not leave.
He wants to play to 45. Mm-hmm. But he's probably not going to do it, but he's pretty close. You can tell he's close. But
yeah, he was playing pretty rough this year. They still finished with a good record, but Tom Brady doesn't lose playoff games, and he lost.
Yeah, he lost to the Titans.
He lost in bad form, too. Yeah, so... Yeah. The Bills are definitely going to start tearing it the fuck up, though. Maybe even this year with Tom Brady still around, because Tom Brady's just going to keep playing even though he's playing like shit. Because he's going to try to fucking be the comeback guy after he turns to shit. He's like, I'm gonna be how I was 10 years ago. But, honestly, did you know that Bill Burr, you know who Bill Burr is, obviously, on his podcast, he talked about the Bills, and he thinks the same thing. He thinks the Bills are going to be the leaders of the AFC and shit.
Good.
I listened. It was on his podcast that he released yesterday, or the 6th, so Monday. Duh, it's called the Monday Morning Podcast. I'm a fucking dumbass. But he said that he thinks that the Bills are going to be a fucking hardcore team.
I agree.
Soon, even though he didn't know the name of the coach or the quarterback, but
Interesting.
he said Josh Allen, but then he wasn't sure if that was the actual name of our quarterback.
Interesting.
It was pretty good. But, yeah. And then he was also memeing about people always commenting on his Instagram posts and stuff, saying that he looks like Sean McDermott.
No. Because they're bald white guys?
Yeah, literally. But he agreed with them. He was like, yeah, I do kind of look like them. But he was like, but I'm losing because I don't know what he said. He said that Sean McDermott's more attractive, and he's he runs a fucking NFL team, so obviously he's winning that race. It's a pretty good meme though.
Interesting.
Just Bill Burr talking about the Buffalo Bills. It was definitely a surprise to me, but it was nice to hear the Buffalo Bills get some nice recognition from other places.
Yeah, that doesn't normally happen.
It's gonna start happening a lot more.
I think so too.
Yeah, honestly, the Bills are going to be, whether it be this year, within the next 5 years or so, we're going to be like the most dominant team.
It's going to be pretty lit. It's probably going to be Bills and Ravens, hopefully. Just tearing up the AFC.
Literally, because the Ravens aren't going. The Ravens they have a fucking crispy ass team right now.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're going to fucking run that shit as long as they possibly can. Lamar Jackson's getting that fucking franchise tag for sure. Once his contract right now is up, he's getting that franchise tag. There's no way he doesn't. Especially if he wins the Super Bowl this year. Mm-hmm. They're like, okay, show us the fucking money, bud.
Probably. I mean, I don't know how long Lamar Jackson can play, but
yeah, he might shorten his career by doing all that running and stuff.
We'll find out. Maybe he'll become a better passer as time goes along, and
it's possible.
Become more of a pocket passer. I don't know.
Or once he gets older and more years, they just put him actually in for running back or wide receiver or something. That'd be a pretty good meme.
The old RG3 method.
Yeah, it's not the first time it's happened. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, literally. Or even if, let's say 10 years down the road, Lamar Jackson's still on the team, which I could easily see probably. But they get a new guy that's good, and they like him, and they just keep Lamar Jackson as like a Taysom Hill type dude, where they have him be like a running back or a wide receiver or something, and they just fuck with him. So Taysom Hill is up. He's an unrestricted free agent this fucking offseason.
Is he really?
Yeah, so I hope the Bills just pick him up. That'd be such a meme.
I can see the Bills doing that because they really like their gadgety plays.
Yeah, literally. Just Taysom Hill just fucking tearing it up.
Oh, shit.
That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like that.
And he would, damn well we would literally use him.
He could literally play as like a wide receiver. Like, he's that good.
Yeah, he could be anything.
He could play as a running back too. He's really good.
He's like he's literally like the fucking Swiss Army knife of the NFL right now.
Yeah.
He can do it all. The only thing we haven't seen him do is kick a field goal. Mm-hmm. Or punt or do kickoff. But anything to do with kicking. Yeah, so if the Bills picked up Taysom Hill, we would literally use him to his entire extent. For sure. We'd probably play wild card like every other fucking play if we had him. It'd be pretty insane.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Or wild card. But
he's a quarterback, so it wouldn't even be Wildcat.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be normal.
Yeah. But they would literally do so many fancy-ass plays. I couldn't even imagine Josh Allen and Taysom Hill. It would be like a fucking iconic duo.
That'd be sick if the Bills just had two quarterbacks the whole year, switching back and forth.
Yeah, literally they use Josh Allen as like a running back and a wide receiver, and they use Taysom Hill as a running back and a wide receiver.
They use Josh... They probably could.
It would make sense to me. I would enjoy seeing something like that.
Josh Allen plays like 75% of the plays, but Taysom Hill's in there like 25% of the time.
That's pretty much what the Saints did. Whenever they needed something to happen, they're just like, hey, Taysom, run out there and do some shit, lol. Run or throw. He threw for a 50-yard bomber in the playoff game. And he ran for an ass load. Like, Jesus. I don't know. I think
he had 50 passing yards, 50 receiving yards, and 50 rushing yards. Something like that.
Yeah.
Someone on Instagram, I believe.
I think he would be definitely a weapon, but I don't know anything about like how they do like schemes and stuff, so it might not even fit the Bills. But I think it'd be a pretty good fucking meme.
Yeah. So, Bills lost.
Yeah, it sucks.
Sad. Houston won.
Houston's gonna get fucking creamed.
Yeah, they are gonna get creamed.
You might as well just write fucking the Ravens a check directly to the Super Bowl right now.
Well, Houston's playing Kansas City.
Oh yeah, sorry, fuck.
The Ravens are playing the Tennessee Titans, who beat the Patriots.
Yeah, but the Ravens also beat the Patriots.
Yeah, it's true.
The Ravens are going to the Super Bowl. There's no way they don't. Unless some crazy fucking shit happens. There's no way. Anyways, the Ravens are definitely going to the Super Bowl. Barring some weird fucking random thing that happens. Like the Titans just surprisingly pull some crazy last second thing out of their ass. But I'd be impressed.
I don't think the Titans would do it. I know this Ravens team. I can see them losing to Kansas City or someone like that. So,
who'd they lose to last year in the playoffs? Was it Kansas City?
The Chargers.
Really?
It was the Chargers, yeah.
What the fuck? I didn't know that. I just know Lamar Jackson lost his first playoff game. And he played like ass. But then he's definitely going to fucking destroy this year. There's no way. Unless he has like playoff nerves. I don't know.
I doubt it. It was his first year last year. I'm sure he wasn't prepared for it at all.
Yeah.
They weren't prepared to make the playoffs. Literally, they just took out Joe Flacco and put fucking Lamar Jackson in.
Yeah,
like, the season was done, basically.
Yeah.
They were like, let's just do this and see if we can win. And they ended up winning the division.
Yeah, it's kind of... Yeah, Lamar Jackson pretty much got thrown to the wolves. They were like, all right, you're in a playoff game now, lol. And he was like, Phillip Rivers? Oh, God.
I don't even remember who they lost to after that.
I didn't
play. I don't know.
I didn't watch that
many. Oh, New England. They played New England.
Yeah, I didn't play that many, or watch that many playoff games last year. I was just annoyed. I was like, yeah, the fucking Patriots are going again. Wow, what a surprise. And so, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to watch this year. Don't know who's going to win.
Fuck the Patriots. The Patriots aren't fucking in. Stupid ass motherfuckers. I knew they weren't going in. I fucking called it, like, middle of the season. I knew they weren't going. Tom Brady played like absolute fucking garbage this year. But, whatever.
Yep. Fun stuff. So, yeah. Lots of fun wild card or not wild card, I guess it's divisional round now.
Yeah.
Matchups coming up. Green Bay and Seattle.
That's going to be a good game.
That'll actually be an okay game.
That should be a good one.
That's probably going to be the best one because it's friggin' Ravens and Titans and...
Ravens are going to demolish.
Ravens are going to demolish the Titans. Yeah, it's going to be bad.
And who did you say Houston was playing?
Houston's playing Kansas City.
Kansas City's going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Houston did beat them in the regular season, but we'll see. I feel like Kansas City's a better team now, though, than they were then.
Yeah. I didn't see much of Kansas City after the beginning of the season.
All you need to know is their defense was bad at the beginning of the season, but it miraculously got good in the middle of the season. So.
What, Kansas City?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, now they're actually playing big boy football.
Remember the first game of the year where Sammy Watkins caught like 9 deep passes in the beginning of the game?
I had to start him because I drafted Antonio Brown. And Antonio Brown wasn't playing week 1. So, I started, what's-his-face?
Antonio Brown
Sammy
didn't
Watkins.
play week any.
No, he played in week 3, I believe.
Yeah, with the fucking Patriots.
Yeah.
And then he got shit-canned 3 days later.
That one game, though, I got points from him.
Did he get a lot of points?
Not really.
Yeah.
He got like 22 or something.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
didn't
know.
really catch many passes that day, I don't think. Wasn't really a big factor.
He got a touchdown. I probably said he probably got like 17. But I don't know. That was my team that I won that league last year, but I went 6-7 this year. But I still made the playoffs, which was funny to me. That I had a losing record and made the playoffs.
Yeah. I was playing Madden 18 the other day. It might have been last night. And my divisional round game, or maybe it wasn't a divisional round, I don't know. But it was me versus the Bengals, and they were 7-9. And I was like, what the fuck? How did this even happen?
That's good.
It was the second round of the playoffs.
It's happened the second round?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And they got in.
That's pretty good.
I don't know how
I
the fuck
assume
they
you
did it.
beat them, but
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I never lose in that fucking game.
that's funny.
But, like, how the fuck... A 7-9 team...
It's happened before. The Seahawks went 7-9 and won their division and made the playoffs.
Yeah, but they won their first playoff game and got in the second round. Like,
That's
holy
pretty
fuck.
funny. Just win the Super Bowl at 7-9.
That'd be pretty impressive. The world would probably fucking implode on itself. Yeah, it was a pretty good meme. Yeah, I won my 7th straight Super Bowl in Madden.
Nice.
But I actually simmed through 2 of the games, and I lost them both.
Ooh.
So now, my Bills team has gone 6 straight seasons without losing a game. And in the 7th season, they lost 2 games.
To who?
I don't know, I didn't look. But I lost 2 games ever.
Oh, God.
And it's because I fucking simmed through them. I was pretty
Did you
triggered.
play every game before?
Yeah, I played all 6 seasons. And then recently I just don't play the game often, so I simmed through some of the games. I simmed through 4 games before.
I played one of them.
Yeah, and I simmed through the 4 after that, I think.
That's fun.
And I won all of them.
All you do is just destroy the other team. It's fun to play.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. my Tyrod Taylor, Zay Jones, and LaShawn McCoy have all the records in the NFL.
It's pretty good.
Literally all of them. Most passing yards. Tyrod Taylor had 1,633 passing yards in one game.
That's really good.
Yeah, so that record will never be fucking broken. Pretty much, I literally, like, most of the guys on my Bills team in Madden 18 are 99 overalls, or close to 99 overalls. Because you get, like, an assload of XP if you, like, win the Super Bowl. You can just spend the XP on players. And they're hardcore as fuck.
I played Madden 19. I almost said 019, which I guess is technically correct. But anyway, I was playing Madden 19 today, and it was just pissing me off because it's literally throw a pass, it's intercepted.
Oh, yeah.
It's really bad. It's like that linebacker standing there. Yeah, he's going to catch this ball flying at like 100 miles an hour, just standing in the box. Yep, he's going to do that. Every time. It wouldn't bother me if it happened every once in a while, but every time you throw against a linebacker, they just pick that shit off. And it makes me so mad.
I remember I wanted Madden 18 so badly when it came out. And it's because the last Madden I played was 15. And I played the fuck out of Madden 15. Like, I just played the living shit out of it. And I didn't buy any of the other ones, because it's like the same fucking game. If you buy one game, you can't buy the next year's game, because it's the same thing.
I don't know. Madden 17 was my favorite. I think Madden 17 was really good.
I like Madden 15 a lot.
Madden 15 was pretty good too. Like those years there, they were pretty okay.
Yeah, and then now they're just fucking absolute horseshit.
Now they just don't care. Now they're just like, buy Madden Ultimate Team packs.
Pretty much. But yeah, I got Madden. I remember I was literally freaking out about it, and then I ended up getting it like 3 months after it came out. And then I played the living hell out of it, and then I just stopped playing it.
I mean, that's how it is. The new game comes out and you don't want to play it anymore.
Mm-hmm. I dabbled with the Ultimate Team stuff, but I don't buy stuff. So it's just like,
that was the same
well,
with
you
me.
can't do anything, lol.
Yeah, it's like your team's bad. Sorry.
I had like an 88 overall without paying for anything. That's pretty decent. But like,
Yeah, I got up to like 82 or something, but I didn't play that hard.
like people that buy stuff have like 99 overall teams.
Yeah,
You literally can't do a
that's
fucking
all that
thing.
matters is if you bought stuff.
Yeah. And you literally, it's like you can't, unless you use like coins and find like lucky buys on the auction place. But like, even then, like I remember I saved up all my coins to try to get a 92 overall Carson Wentz. And I was doing the bidding stuff, and then I got outbid at the last second. I was like, really triggered.
Oof.
It was literally like the cheapest one because all the other ones were like 100,000 fucking credits or whatever it was. And I almost got them for like 30. And I was like, oof. So I pretty much stopped playing that because you literally can't fucking do anything with your team unless it's like you paid to fucking win.
Yeah. Yeah, so Madden's just getting bad. I like Madden 07 as well. Madden 07's old, but I like the career mode in it. It's very good.
I don't remember playing a lot of the older ones. I know my dad had them, but I don't know if I ever actually played them really. But I mean, a lot of the older ones are a lot better than they are nowadays.
Yeah.
Because nowadays they just copy and paste them into better looking engines.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, okay, we didn't fix anything from last game, but it's in this game too, lol. I don't know. I don't really play a lot of Madden or sports game anymore. I play Call of Duty and fucking Rocket League.
Rocket League's kind of a sports game.
Technically, yeah. I guess.
It's an interesting sport.
Yeah, for sure.
Sport nonetheless.
But,
Yep. So, yeah. Good football season ahead of us, I think. Well, for the rest of the year. There's 7 games remaining. 8 if you count the Pro Bowl.
I like the skills challenge for the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, that's more interesting
Yeah,
than the actual
the
Pro
skills
Bowl.
challenge is lit. 'Cause you get them, see them do crazy shit. And then they play the dodgeball game at the end of the fucking skills showdown. That's always really sick.
I have a brewski. But yeah, so 7 games remain. And hopefully the Ravens are in most of them.
I'm still sticking to Ravens 49ers. So we'll see if that happens. Pretty sure it's going to be Ravens 49ers being in the Super Bowl, but
My original pick before the playoffs started was Ravens Saints, but the Saints lost. So
I'm actually kind of triggered that the Saints lost. I feel like the Saints could have done something crazy.
to the Vikings. So yeah. I don't know what else to say about
What
that.
if, what if it's Ravens Vikings? Can it be Ravens
It
Vikings?
can be Ravens Vikings.
Just 2 purple teams?
That'd be sick.
That would actually not be
The
too
Ravens
bad.
would win.
No, for sure. Yeah. I don't think the Vikings make it past this next round.
Yeah, they're probably not going to win. They're playing San Francisco now. So
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, San Francisco's gonna tear him a new asshole. But like, I don't know. Oof.
Was it short? Or?
No, you got it.
Oh, I did? Yep. So, football. And then when football ends, I guess I don't do anything until, well, I watch hockey, as you can tell by my hat and shirt.
I don't watch hockey much. I used to watch it like on streams and stuff, but I just can't really get into it as much as football. So when football's on, it's
I
just
mean,
kinda
you can't watch it every game like you do in football.
Yeah.
You kind of follow it as it goes. You don't actually watch stuff. That's what I do. I usually don't watch the games. I watch a handful throughout the year. It doesn't help that both the teams that I like, the Ducks and the Sabres, are not doing very well this year. So
That sucks. I feel like the Sabres are never going to do good anymore. Have the
Yeah,
Sabres
sad.
ever actually done really good?
most recently, in like 2006, they made it to the conference final.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It just feels like we had
And
so
then
much
in,
hope
like,
with all of
2000
those crazy players we got. And then they were like,
They were pretty close in like the mid 2000s, but not anymore.
yeah. Hopefully that
Even
sets
though
up-
they have Jack Eichel, they have one of like the best players in the league. But
Because the Bills are stepping it up, so the Sabres got to step it up now too.
yeah, you
But-
would think it would happen, but we'll see. For a while, I mean, in the late 90s, the Bills and the Sabres were good.
Yeah.
So, there was some good times then.
I don't know.
More so the Sabres than the Bills at that time, but the Bills still made the playoffs.
Yeah.
And
It was like 1999 is the
Yeah.
last year they made it like in.
they lost in the Music City Miracle.
Oh my god, that happened like today. Then
Yeah,
today,
probably pretty
today or
close.
yesterday,
Yeah, 20 years ago.
20 years ago. Yeah, so that's shitty. What else has been happening? What about some NASCAR stuff, dude?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of trying to segue into. Comes up, football season ends, and then so there's the Super Bowl, and then the week later NASCAR starts.
Oh, is it really that close?
Yep. So it's pretty nice.
Damn, I didn't know it was that close together.
Yeah. So 2020 season of NASCAR looking pretty interesting.
Who do you think's gonna be winning the Daytona 500?
Kyle Busch. That's my guess.
Is he just the best driver out there right
Yeah,
now?
he just won the championship.
Yeah.
I could see him winning Daytona.
They don't really have that long of an off
But
season.
usually it's like 2 months.
Hmm.
It's pretty crazy. They race from February to November. So,
Damn. So what do they do on off season then? Just get cars all ready and stuff?
Yeah.
Damn. That's a really short off season. I guess that would kind of suck. They're just like, all
I
right.
know, there's a lot of money in it, so
Yeah.
They
I
don't
have
fucking
2
care.
months to spend with my family, lol. Now I'm back on the road with my NASCAR.
I mean the families tour with them in like trailers.
Yeah.
Not trailers, but like
Yeah, big ass houses on wheels. I'm sure they live it up pretty damn good.
Yep. Yeah, so there's Super Bowl, and then a week later there's a race at Daytona. That's not the Daytona 500. And then there is the Daytona 500 the week after.
Has there always been a race before the Daytona
Yeah,
500?
usually. They usually do one.
Me and my family used to be big fans of NASCAR, but I don't remember
It's called
that.
the Bud Shootout. That's probably what you know it as, the Bud Shootout. Now it's the... I have no idea what it is anymore, but...
What is
It's-
it? Just like a preseason race?
Yeah, it's just a preseason race, basically.
That's sick. I don't remember that at all, but I assume my family probably didn't watch it since it didn't matter. Or maybe they did and I just never paid attention. But it's been
Yeah, you
many,
might have
many...
just not known the difference.
Yeah, it's been many, many years since my family's been a big NASCAR fan. We used to watch it all the time.
Friggin'... Yeah, so... I mean, the cars... Well, actually, before I get into NASCAR, the 24 Hours of Daytona is coming up, too, which is one of my favorite races of the year.
I'm probably going to watch that too because I actually like that. 24-hour races.
It's really... I love watching 24-hour races because there's always... If you're not doing anything at any time of the day, literally any time of the day, you're like, let me see what this race is, how this race is going. And you just watch cars go fast.
Yeah. That's what I was talking to you about it the other day. I watched like the 24 Hours of Le Mans, I think it was. And
Yeah.
I just watched I watched it for like 14 hours straight. And then I watched some of it at work, and it was still on when I got out of work, and I just kept watching it. I watched like pretty much the whole race. I probably missed out like an hour and a half.
How did you
total.
even find out about that?
You told me about it.
Oh, you did?
I'm pretty
I did.
sure. Actually, I might have told you about it.
I mean, I knew about it.
Yeah, but like I was watching it, and I was telling you that I was watching it. I don't know. I might be wrong. I might have been something else, but I'm pretty sure. But I was watching the whole fucking time. I might have seen it on Reddit.
Well, that was when we went to Canada that one time. We were just watching it
Yeah.
when we were there.
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching it the whole fucking day that.
Yeah.
And then we were watching it at the table when we were waiting for our food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched literally like the whole fucking thing.
I've done that before. I did that at Olive Garden. I watched the 24 Hours of Daytona at Olive Garden.
Sick.
This was like 2017 maybe. I don't know. 2016 probably.
I always like distracting myself from Olive Garden's food too.
I enjoyed Olive Garden that time I went there, so I don't know. I've had, to be fair, I haven't been to the Amherst one.
Yeah,
The Amherst one is bad.
it was
apparently.
horrible. It was so bad. We went there recently.
I went to the one in, like, Orchard Park area. Was it Orchard Park? Or was it? I don't know.
I have no
By
idea.
Cabela's?
Yeah, it's by the mall. Near the mall
Yeah,
there.
it is.
But yeah, me and my family went to Olive Garden recently, a couple weeks ago. I think it was like a week before Christmas, and the food was just literal garbage. Absolutely horrible. And we ordered steaks. Me and my dad both got the steak with the Alfredo on the side. And it was horrible. Both of ours were so bad. My dad was actually like super pissed off. It was so bad. I don't know why it was so bad. Like I've only been to Olive Garden like 3 or 4 times. But it's never been that bad before. And I don't know if it was just because it was busy as fuck or what. But it was like trash tier. Fucking worst food ever.
The worst meal I ever had was at Outback Steakhouse.
Really?
I got lobster and I'd never tried lobster before. So I got lobster and steak. And the lobster was bad. The steak was okay, but the lobster was really bad, I thought. I thought the lobster was awful. I don't know if that's how lobster is supposed to taste or if they just prepared it really bad. But
it might just be the lobster itself. But I hate seafood with a burning passion.
Lobster is disgusting to me. I can't eat lobster. It's like eating an oversized bug or something. I don't know. It's literally what it is.
Pretty much, yeah. They're like fucking weird fucking like creatures.
Creatures that live in the ocean.
Excuse me.
The entire underwater is scary, but
yeah, I don't fuck with seafood. I don't fuck with lobster, crab, shrimp, anything. The only thing that I'll eat water based is fish. And I don't like salmon either, so
I've never had salmon. I like fish for the most part. I've never had any issue with it.
I like broiled fish and baked fish, but
my dad does fried fish. It's pretty good.
I never really liked fried fish. I don't know why. I just like the fish that's baked with like lemon pepper on it.
Interesting.
Or like what is that? I think they use like Cajun seasoning or something, where it's like kind of spicy. But it's got to be cooked good. Like it can't be like when I make my own. I make fish decently, but it's not like super good. Like I probably overcook it a little bit or something. But I like nice flaky, moist fish. But it's very rare that I ever get to have like good fish. So I don't eat seafood or fish, anything like that. It's just not something that I have ever enjoyed. Just the smell of it is horrible, and then like imagining the texture is just terrifying to me. I've had squid before. I've had calamari.
How was that?
It wasn't bad. I actually liked it, but it was also fried and had buffalo sauce on it. So.
Oh well, yeah.
But I mean,
it's not real calamari at
you
that
could
point,
definitely
but
tell it was calamari, though. It was okay.
Well, actually, okay. At Red Lobster one time, I got crab like pasta. That was kind of gross as well. I'm not sure if it was the crab. I like crab, so I think it was just bad, gross crab.
So, I had, I worked at Camaradas for a long time, and they had a crab salad, but it's like imitation crab, so it's like fish.
Yeah.
I actually liked it a lot.
That's probably pretty good.
Yeah,
imitation crab is decent.
Yeah, I really liked it. It was like super good. And like if you put like the seasoned salt on it, it was super fucking tasty. And I was like, holy shit. But like I've had real crab and it's just the most disgusting thing ever. I don't know why. I don't know. I just have never been a fan of seafood. I've never had lobster though. I've never had anything like that, so
I don't think lobster's good, but I don't know. Red Lobster or Outback Steakhouse. Yeah, I mean the steak was good. It was from Outback, so it was fine. But
yeah, I think I don't know if I was.
I usually don't get anything crazy when I go out to eat, so.
I think it might have been. I think I've been to Outback. I don't know if it was Outback or Texas Roadhouse, but I don't think it was Texas Roadhouse. I think Outback is close to us, so I had to have been Outback.
There's a Texas Roadhouse like kind of close to us, but I think it's Texas Roadhouse. I don't know.
But I was like pretty disappointed in their food too, because I was like expecting some like super insanely tasty steak, like that was like great.
It's just Outback. It's not.
Yeah,
like, it's the Applebee's of steak.
Yeah, it's still a chain, so it's not like it's like super good. I don't know. I was expecting it to be super good just because commercials and stuff.
Yep.
Oh damn!
You good?
I don't know what happened. It like foamed up when I took a sip.
Oof.
Rip.
Yeah.
I guess that happens. Oh well.
So, yeah. Seafood, we randomly went off on a tangent there.
I mean, I don't know what we were talking about to begin with. We were talking about like NASCAR, and then we got to seafood somehow.
But yeah, so Daytona 500 coming up in a couple weeks. It's pretty good. February is a pretty good month, usually, for me.
I have no sense of life whatsoever at the off-season of football.
For 9 months, you're just
I'm just
floating around.
I'm just like, okay, I wait. What is there to watch on TV? Oh, there is nothing. I'll probably play a lot of video games in that time.
Yeah, it happens.
I don't know.
I played Rocket League today, too, for the first time in like 4 weeks.
Really?
Yup. Well, on my account. I played once or twice here, but
Yeah.
I played the first 2 games I played. I was like, fuck it, let's just kill myself and dive right in. Let's do ones. And I just dove into ones, and I won my first 2 games. And I was like, sick. And then on the 3rd game I played, I lost like 4-2 or something. But that's the best. I hadn't won a ones game in so fucking long.
Yeah, ones is difficult. Ones is like crazy. But I started maining ones, and I started getting like decent at the game because of it. And it literally, if you keep playing ones, you'll get better.
Yeah.
Because it forces you to.
Yeah, it's true.
It like makes you have to get into it. But I haven't played Rocket League in a hot minute either. I've played like 1 or 2 games in the last like 2 weeks. I've been grinding out that Call of Duty.
Yep.
Because they're actually coming out with a decent stuff to play now.
1v1 gunfight, dude.
I mean, they just came out with that yesterday. But I've been playing a lot of Infected. And I really like Infected. Infected is probably my favorite game mode. Second to Gun Game. And now, yeah, Gunfight 1v1, which is super lit. I played last night. I didn't know they had a playlist update yesterday, but I came home from work last night and I got on and they had a playlist update. And Gunfight 1v1s was on there, which I did not know about, which I was super hyped when I saw it. So I just kept playing it and I literally didn't lose. Just didn't fucking lose. I played like 5 or 6 games and I just didn't lose any single one of them. It's pretty sick. I like that game. The game mode. There's a lot of parts of the game that are still kind of stupid though. Like getting atrocious amounts of hit markers in hardcore. Never played a Call of Duty where you get that many hit markers in hardcore.
It's pretty good.
It's horrible. Like Black Ops 2 hardcore, Modern Warfare 2 and 3 hardcore. You never got super amounts of hit markers like that. Every gun was like 1 or 2 shot kill, but this game's like, I can literally shoot somebody with like half a clip and they won't die. In a hardcore. It's horrible. Like I might as well just play regular core. Like it's stupid as fuck.
Fun stuff. So, you know how Forza has the Battle Royale now?
Yeah,
Race?
the Exterminator.
Yeah. There used to be, NASCAR 2011 used to have a mode that I called Battle Royale. Because it's literally, it starts like 20 cars, and they do like 19 laps. And the person in last place gets eliminated every lap. Until there's 2 people left, and whoever wins the race wins.
That sounds lit as fuck. That's like, they have like races like that in like Need for Speed.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, where like every checkpoint a person gets eliminated.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. I did not know about that.
NASCAR 2011, yep. It's a throwback game right there.
Was that like an online game mode or?
Yeah, it was.
That sounds sick as fuck.
I played that a lot. I also played NASCAR, the game Inside Line, which was basically NASCAR 12.
I remember Inside Line.
I was pretty good at that game. I won a couple online league races with that, so that was the best I've ever done.
Were those games the one where you were like in the clans and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Where you did like
the XLT clan?
Yeah, literally.
My old Xbox 360 username.
You'll be bringing that back for the Series X? That are gonna get a new game.
No, I'll keep it. I'll
Sick.
keep it.
Lit.
I don't even think the clan exists anymore,
Oh.
but I'll just keep it. Just
It probably died like 2 months later.
Yeah, it probably did, but
It's been like 5 years, 6 years. Well, more than that, 2012.
long.
Yeah.
it's been like 8 years.
Yeah, that clan probably didn't have a fucking chance. It's a pretty good meme, though. It's just forever stuck in your clan tag or your gamer tag.
There's no reason to change it. I like it. XLTK, meow. I don't. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
It could literally mean whatever you want to at this point.
XLTK, meow.
Just take over the clan. Just
I should.
claim that you're the leader and then start a new one. I'm sure there'll be a NASCAR game that comes out for the Series X.
Oh yeah.
I don't see why there wouldn't. The Series X will probably...
NASCAR Heat 5, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. They come out with Heat every, 3 months.
They come out with a Heat every year, Josh.
It seems like they come out so fast, though. Like, I remember when it was just NASCAR Heat. What are they on? 4?
Yep. They are. And NASCAR Heat used to exist in the early 2000s on PlayStation. It should be NASCAR Heat, 2002.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Yeah, I the only NASCAR... But yeah, I can't think of the song, but...
Magic Carpet Ride?
I think it's called that.
Yeah, it is
But that was,
called
the main song that it played.
I think it is NASCAR 07. I'm pretty confident.
Is it 07? I played the fucking shit out of that game, though.
No. I have, some weird, shit where if a song is in a video game and I played that video game, I can recognize it immediately.
I'm pretty sure it was that one. And I'm pretty sure I had it on GameCube as well. So...
GameCube?
Yeah,
Oh, maybe
it might have
was
been on
07.
GameCube.
I don't know if it was 07, if it was on GameCube, but...
I think we had it on GameCube. My family didn't have GameCube for a long time. Remember my parents got it for us for Christmas, and then I just don't remember what the fuck happened to it. But I'm pretty sure we had it on there, but I remember I played it on the original Xbox, and...
If it was on the original Xbox, it had to have been
04?
Yeah, 04, that's what I was thinking.
I can't think of what it was. But I remember I played the living shit out of it. And it was really it was an old video game, basically. But...
Dude, I used to love playing those old... I played NASCAR 08 all the time. I love NASCAR 08.
It was an older game, I know that, because I was little. Might have been 12. Something like that. I don't know. I know it was an older one, and that was the title song. Whenever you started the game up, it would be it starts off I don't know.
NASCAR 2011, the title song was ZZ Top. What's it called? ZZ Top's most popular song. Can you think of the name?
Oh, I have no fucking idea.
Fuck. Well, yep, ZZ Top's most popular song. That's what the...
I'm not sure. I don't know much about ZZ Top. And I don't know much about NASCAR games.
It's not Sharp Dressed Man. It's the other one. We're playing a game of fucking charades right now.
Yeah. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Google it, but whatever.
You said 11?
I just brought it up randomly.
Yeah,
because
I have
I'm
no
stupid.
idea.
But anyways,
What's your favorite song out of a video game?
out of any video game,
Yeah, the favorite video game song. Well, I mean, it's obviously a real song, but in a video game as well.
probably the favorite song I've heard from a video game.
Yeah, I would say.
Although I know there's some random I know there's a Korn song in NHL Hits 2K1 or whatever.
I think Shapeshifter might be my favorite.
I do like Shapeshifter. I didn't even think about that.
Shapeshifter by Caldwell.
Cell Dweller, you mean?
Or Celdor. But
I like Shapeshifter. That's pretty good. That entire soundtrack is really good.
Yeah, Linkin
Need for
Park
Speed.
knockoff.
Need for Speed, or Most Wanted, the first one.
The original Most Wanted, not the third or fourth remake they made.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of. There's a lot of good songs in a lot of the soundtracks. I like a lot of the Rocket League music too.
Yeah.
Rocket League has a lot of good music in it, and they're constantly moving in and out music in that game. But it's all
they're always adding music.
it's all EDM type stuff. Excuse me.
Yep. So, what were you gonna say?
I have no idea.
All right. So NASCAR. Since I wanted to talk about NASCAR this episode. I brought up the Daytona 500 coming up right after the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna turn it over to Josh for any interesting questions that
I don't really
know about.
NASCAR. You mentioned something about a rule change the other day.
Yes.
I didn't understand that at all, so go ahead and explain that.
In the Xfinity Series and the Truck Series, so not the Cup Series that everyone knows, the big series that races on Sunday, not them. For like 3 or 4 races a year, they have special pit stop rules, which to people that have no idea about racing, this is going to sound super confusing to them. But basically, they don't want the way that the pit crews work in NASCAR is kind of like baseball in that like there's levels. It's the same as NASCAR. NASCAR's the same way. There's levels like AAA or AA or Major League. Mm-hmm. Major League would be the Cup Series. AAA would be Xfinity. AA would be Truck Series. So there's like kind of a level to it. And usually some teams have their own pit crews in the Xfinity and trucks, but a lot of them just pay Cup Series teams to pit for them on like Saturday or whenever they race on Friday. It doesn't matter. But so because these races are standalone events where they're not running with the Cup Series that weekend at the same track, which they do most of the year. Thank you. They assume that there's not going to be any like Cup Series pit crews to pit for these people. So they put a limit on how many pit crew people you can have for those races so that you have a set amount no matter what. And then there's only, instead of having to do live pit stops where obviously you want the best guys who can do it fast, it just comes down to just doing it so that it gets done, I guess.
So can they not hire Cup Series pit crews anymore? Or can they only
No,
hire
they
a couple?
can, just not for those races. Because they're not going to be there. That's why.
Why does it matter to them though? Is it like something?
Well,
that
it's not.
exploit?
It's because the pit crews that are in like I don't know. I assume like they're going to be in Pennsylvania or something, and Xfinity Series might be in Iowa, so they can't.
Oh, so they can't travel that.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
But so instead of normal pit stops where you come down, you can take as many tires as you want, do whatever you want to the car. You have to take either on the ovals you take 2 tires and gas, and then on the road courses you take 4 tires or gas. So it's interesting.
Is that going to impact a lot, or is it not really?
It's only going to be for like 4. I think it's going to be 7 total races of the year, which there's like 80 races a year. So
yeah,
it doesn't really matter.
Really matter. I'm assuming it's not going to impact all that much.
No.
Anything else that they're like? Are they in the talks of like expanding or anything like that? Going to be some kind of change in like.
There is actually this year coming up. 2020 is the final year of the contract they have with all the tracks that they race at.
Oh fuck! How's that going to work?
So they're going to either have to sign. They're going to sign new contracts with all the like. They might sign contracts with new tracks and just add random races.
That's kind of sick, though.
And they're thinking about changing the schedule way up and doing a lot of crazy stuff. So I'm all for it. I think
that sounds interesting. As there's, I can't see it. NASCAR probably pays these tracks a fuck ton of money.
I'm sure they do.
I don't see how they would fucking not.
I'm sure most of them would stay, but I'm sure a lot of tracks would. I don't know.
They might even just like make.
They might. I assume they're going to add a couple.
Yeah,
more tracks.
make room to add different tracks. That'd be pretty cool. Having the same tracks for the last fucking however long.
They've had them for a long time.
I assume they're definitely keeping Watkins Glen. That's like one of the only road courses, isn't there?
Yeah, they'll probably keep Watkins Glen.
Yeah, I don't see why they would get rid of that. But yeah, hopefully. I don't know. I like watching NASCAR. Like sometimes they'll come over and we'll watch the stream of it. But
NASCAR owns some of the tracks, and Watkins Glen is one of the tracks that NASCAR owns. NASCAR also owns Daytona.
Oh, they made the tracks like themselves, or they just bought them?
They just bought them. I think they still own them. They might not anymore. So For any of the one people out there that knows what I'm talking about,
Yeah, like
write in the comments below and tell me that I was wrong.
yeah, I feel like people that watch our shit probably don't know about NASCAR much. I mean, they might because you talk about it a lot, so maybe they like that part.
Maybe, I don't know.
They're sitting there waiting. They're like, "Oh, is he gonna fucking talk about NASCAR? He's gonna fucking talk about NASCAR? Oh my god!" But yeah. I mean, I guess that would make sense that they would own Daytona because that's like a symbolic fucking track for them.
And a guy that owns a NASCAR team, Penske Racing, or well, I guess it's Team Penske now, but he bought IndyCar. He just bought all of IndyCar.
What? How did he do that?
I don't know. He's just rich as fuck, I guess.
That sounds expensive as shit. Oh my god. I could not imagine. It's like, should I open up an IndyCar team?
He has an IndyCar team.
Oh god. So
He already has an IndyCar team. He just bought all of it, though.
he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna buy the entire fucking franchise. Why not?
So I don't know how that's going to turn out. Should be some interesting stuff there. Hopefully his team doesn't win everything for the rest of forever.
Yeah, I imagine nothing really that.
I don't think he's going to change a lot.
Yeah. Usually when stuff like that happens, not much change.
The only thing he changed is that the Indy 500, there's 33 spots in the Indy 500, and normally it's whoever shows up to qualify, no one's locked in.
Oh.
But they're actually making like some locked in spots this year, which is stupid, I think.
What do you mean by like whoever shows up? Is it just like big teams can just show
Like,
up and...
you and me could build a fucking Indy car and show up, and if we were fast enough, they'd let us race.
That's sick as shit. That sounds like a better idea than having locked in spots.
Yeah,
That
that's why
sounds
it's
way
more
better.
fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Any random people. When IndyCar split, this is a really big, this is like auto racing like history right here. But in like the mid '90s, IndyCar, people didn't like the direction IndyCar was going, so they split with them, and they made their own series. But IndyCar still had the Indy 500. So IndyCar stayed with oval tracks, and the other one went with like more road courses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the IndyCar still had the Indy 500, so they stayed. And for a couple of years there, when there was like all the big teams left IndyCar, there was literally just random teams showing up, just putting together IndyCars for people to race.
I feel like that's kind of sick though. Like some like Argentinian like group of guys could just build a car and come in.
Yeah.
That sounds sick as fuck. I did not know about that aspect of Indy cars.
I mean, it's like that for every race, but it's just expensive to run IndyCar the whole year, so there's only a handful of teams that do it.
Yeah. Is there always like random like that team that they like just made the bare minimum to get in the Indy 500, but they're still in it?
Oh yeah, well, all the time. Every year that happens.
It's like some guy built a
It
car.
happened last year. Dragon Speed Racing.
Mm.
Just some small little team, and they show up for like 3 races a year, and they were like, all right, Indy 500, let's go. And they just qualified. They beat Fernando Alonso, a Formula 1 driver, in like the highest funded car.
How the fuck?
He just wasn't fast enough. He didn't put down a fast enough lap time.
Imagine getting beat out by some shit show of a team with the #1 fucking amount of money in your car.
He's literally was like the biggest star. They're like a Formula 1 driver racing in like the Indy 500. And the last time he raced in the Indy 500, he like led a bunch of laps and he almost won it. So they're like, oh man, he's gonna do well, and he just doesn't even qualify and gets beat by fucking Dragon Speed Racing.
Dragon Speed Racing. Where were they from?
I have no idea.
Was it the U.S. or?
Yeah, I think they were, but I'm not sure.
Is there a lot of foreign teams? I imagine there's like Italy and stuff like that.
There's a couple of them, but
aren't the foreign ones usually like the best ones, or is the U.S. stepping up?
I mean, in IndyCar, since IndyCar's American, it's all American. But in like F1,
yeah, that's what I meant. F1.
But F1, yeah, they got teams all over the world,
like the Italy and shit like that. They're all
Ferrari.
Big, yeah, big guys. Yeah, I always get F1 and IndyCars mixed up. Is F1 the one that split off?
No.
Oh, what's the one that split off? They don't exist anymore?
It doesn't exist anymore.
Makes sense. IndyCar fucking tore their asses up.
Literally, IndyCar still had the Indy 500, so they won.
Makes sense.
Yeah, fun stuff. But Yeah, so NASCAR's going to be interesting this year. They're sticking with the package that they ran last year, which was not very good.
I hate
Except
that
for
the
a
fact
handful
that
of
they like,
races.
oh, we have 3 stages, lol.
I don't mind the stages as much as I dislike the freaking package that they use.
Excuse me, sorry. He doesn't have a lot of burping. This young beer.
The stages are, I don't know, the stages are whatever to me. Because NASCAR's going to throw stupid yellows regardless, so if you just give them 2 set ones, they'll stick to that. That's what I like. Because otherwise, they're like, oh, it's been green for too long, there's debris in turn 3, caution's out. And there's nothing over there, and they're like, okay, debris in turn 3.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Give them their stage breaks, and the drivers can actually race.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. But the package, they're like, let's make the cars slower. That's fun. It's like, okay.
Alright, well, we're getting pretty much at that point.
Yeah, I really have to pee, so probably time to end it.
Alright. So, you know the spiel. Like and follow, subscribe, whatever you want to do. We got all our social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that fancy shit. You might as well just follow one of them because I post all the same things on all of them, just so you can know when we're posting a new video.
No, follow all of them. Please.
The most important thing is that you subscribe because we don't have any fucking subscribers. Like the video too. Comment something stupid. Tell us we're fucking retarded. I don't know.
Yeah. Anything. Comment anything. We don't care.
But yeah, thank you for watching. I think this is episode 22. Hopefully this will be up pretty quick so y'all can see this. But, yeah. You want to do the closeout?
Yeah. Have a good night and enjoy your life. And don't forget to feed the children.